and all the rototoms and all the cowbells set up, say, right along here so that we can have a look and fix them before we rehearse again, since we got some time tonight. We are not going to be playing. If everybody gets done, I want to play some dodgeball. I have a couple of you guys I want to bean in the head, and you can put that on tape.
This group of young drummers started 6 years ago at King Elementary School with a few refurbished drums, leader Ed Esparza, 7 students, and volunteer Tammy Klein.
Well, I think when we first started, it was a lot different. It was a little bit more, tougher, more rigid.
Well, at first we just started out with some of my dad's old drums and stuff, and we kind of had to build some stuff and make it work out.
We start with 7 kids, and the cadences were really soft and not very complicated.
When it started out, at least to me, it seemed like it was just, like a hobby, something to do. Now it's totally something more. It's a lot of fun, but at the same time, it's a great contribution, I think, to the community.
Well, yeah, back then I never thought I'd be playing for the Blazers and the Race for the Cure and performing for over 50,000 people.
Someone get the tags out of the back, the zip ties out of the back, and you get a writing pen, get a pair of scissors, do not run with them, do not play with them. Okay, I need to retag some things. I need you to pull out your stuff. Okay, it's back here, I'll find it.
You're
No.
working this weekend.
No, I don't have rehearsals. We don't have rehearsals.
Okay, October 10th is our next gig. So are you going to have rehearsal before then? Actually, Eddie and I talked one day, and I had a foster son that needed a little bit of help in school. So we talked about maybe doing some drumming and seeing if that might help. And that's kind of how it developed. Was we met at King, and he had 6 other kids, and the 7 of them kind of sat down and went over and started learning some cadences and some music, and we realized that we might really have something big here.
Esparza wanted to share his passion for drumming, but he wanted also to teach students to see the drums as an extension of themselves. By learning how to maintain and respect their instrument, you can apply the same discipline to yourself personally, academically, and socially.
Everybody come on over here real quick, now that we're talking about it. When you inspect your case, short people in the front, tall in the back. When you inspect your case, look at it here. And we're going to do this again later, because after the 10th, I imagine more things will be broken. You need to make sure there's nothing on here that's broken or busted. All right? And this is why when we're opening our cases and we're setting them on the ground, it needs to happen like this. By the handle. Set it down. We don't leave it out like this, because what's happening is this stuff is getting stepped on and broken.
There's so many hours he puts in that nobody else does. We used to do 8-hour practices on Saturday, maybe 9 hours on Saturday, and he would be there 3 hours before that, 3 hours after that. And like even now, he sends out emails to make sure we're all, up to pace, and you can look at the time on those and it's like 3 in the morning, and 4 hours later he's at Fort Vancouver working on his normal job. It's the time and the effort he puts in this drumline is absolutely amazing, and without him, there's no way we would be where we are now. Also, I've come to know him more as a person, and I honestly call him a friend, and I feel like he's one of the people that I can really go to if I ever need to talk. And he's supported me a lot. He's helped me, looking at colleges. He's taught me a lot and just really prepared me for life. And I think that he does it in a way that it's unforgettable. And it's a way that a normal teacher can't do. And I think that what he does is absolutely great, and what he's given and the way he gives it is just amazing. And I think that if there were 100 more people like him, the world would be a lot better off than it is now.
Today, the one-of-a-kind Drumline consists of 22 elementary students, 9 middle school students, and 2 high school students. The percussion of drums, timbales, and cowbells bring an upbeat, high energy, and inspirational cadence that moves the audience.
A couple appreciation nights ago, Tammy, I think it was 2, Tammy tried to present Mr. Esparza with a gift with the intent of making him so happy he would cry. And, that was just kind of a joke, but it was really cool. And this year I talked to Tammy about doing another gift, and it was something that I wanted to do for the Drumline, not something that I wanted to be, kind of shared. Well, like the responsibility shared. And this year it was the creation of a scholarship fund for the Drumline.
Last week, as of Wednesday, we created the Edward Esparza College Scholarship Fund. We currently have $5,000. So yes, Mr. Esparza did say no gifts, but this is part of us, part of the community giving back to him. So I'd like you to thank Mark Mathias for his generous donations. And Mr. Esparza, thank you for all the time. Thank you.
It was kind of like my gift of the Drumline, something I wanted them to remember and something that I wanted to do for Mr. Esparza. And I think that, I hope that it's going to be a great contribution to the Drumline. We're still working out the details and how it works out, but I really hope that that's something that'll go on to help them out when they go to college and when they get ready for their lives.
Esparza selects events that do not conflict with students' academic day. He also focuses on events that are a benefit educationally. Esparza looks for opportunities for students to speak publicly and to learn leadership skills.
I think there's a lot. Some of it is when we leave the Blazer games and we're on the floor and you're looking around, you realize all these people are watching. We were invited to play at the Blazers game, and here these kids are playing, and the audience is just going insane. And being told by a lot of people that it's just amazing what they can do, and knowing that you're just a part of that, even just on the side of coordinating and things like that, it's still awesome. It's just incredible.
Well, so far my greatest memory is probably one of our most recent shows was when we played for Southwest Washington's Got Talent. And I've never really performed in a talent show, playing drums or anything, and it was my first competition. And just after they called our name for first place and we got the prize, just the feeling like I accomplished something and that we earned it and stuff, and we worked hard for it.
And what was the prize?
It was a $3,000 money first prize. Yeah.
But 2 years ago, we did the Portland Race for the Cure for Breast Cancer, and it was the first show where I was really subjected to, a huge audience. We were on the top of one of the bridges in Portland, and you could literally see thousands of people strung out on this road, and as they're coming up this bridge, walking or running or whatever, they literally had to almost stop because there was such a huge crowd gathered around us, trying to cheer us on and thank us for being there to support them on their run. And that was truly an amazing moment.
How do students feel after a performance? Ed says, exhausted, inspired, and accomplished.
I think what drives me is just being able to be a part of these kids, this program. It's really pretty great when we go out and we play in the public and know that we're making a difference with these kids, and people are able to see them and to know that we can do just about anything with very little and make something really great out of it.
I think that when the Drumline first started, nobody had any idea where we were going. It was something to do, and I think that the path we've taken it's been hard, but I think it's been so worth it. And, you know, I don't know. I wouldn't take any moment of it back. It was a lot of fun, and I really hope to see where the Drumline ends up going.